Oh, it's Simon. Simon.
Hi, Duan. Hi, guys.
Hello.
I'm sorry, I
Thanks for joining.
I get a problem about audio, but now it's okay.
Yoshi, hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hi, Dwayne. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Can you write KMC in front of your name? Kumpei, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Please write KMC in front of your name. Just right click and change your name. Yoshi, can you write KMC?
In front of my name?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Simon, hello.
Hi, Dwayne. How you going?
Good.
Nice to see you.
Yeah. For the first time, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. I've watched some of your videos, so yeah, I'm a bit familiar with your
right.
But probably haven't met me before.
Right.
So is this right?
Sorry, say that again.
Is this right?
Oh yeah. Yes, that's fine. Thank you. Okay, so there are supposed to be some others joining. Maybe wait a couple of minutes. Okay. So let's see. Claudio, what time is it where you are?
Yeah, it's a good question because yesterday was Saturday night, and now in Italy is 9 a.m.
Oh.
So I'm a bit sleepy, but it's okay. I'm happy to be with you.
Okay, great. Good to have you. And Simon, you're in Australia, correct?
Yeah, that's right, in Melbourne. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too early here. It's 5 p.m. So just 1 hour difference from Japan.
Yes. And so let's see, what how many time zones do you have in Australia? 2?
We have 3.
Okay.
One is the East Coast where most of the people live. One in the middle that's like half an hour different from that. And then one on the West Coast, which is 2.5 hours different. So.
Okay. Oh yeah. I remember I was talking to someone in India and they were like, oh yeah, it's like 3.5. I was like, how do you have a half-hour time difference? I thought everything was 1 hour increments.
Yeah,
it's weird. Right. 3.5 hours. It's weird.
Yeah. Jerry, hello. Your mic is your mic. I can't hear you.
right now?
A little, but it's kind of like blah, 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 a little muffled.
Okay, how about now?
Better, yes, thank you. Okay, so it's 5 after. You'll I want to go in and get started. I keep having to check to see if anyone is sending a message. But thank you everyone for joining. We'll go ahead and get started now. I'm Dwayne, KMC Executive Director, and I'm very much looking forward to KMC this year. We've been doing KMC since 2009, and there have been many changes and other things that have happened. With the improvement of technology now, and of course the popularity of YouTube, the concept that we started with KMC, meaning like music workshops, gospel workshops, and talking about the music scene in Japan and other things. Those things no longer are really effective to do in person because you can easily go to a YouTube video and take your selection of what you want to know. So we are no longer focusing on those types of workshops. KMC has become more of an experience type of event where musicians from overseas can come and experience the music scene, make connections, and hopefully go back and follow up with those connections and make progress. Before I move on, I'd like to go on and introduce some of the KMC staff that is here today. Minori, she has been with KMC since the second year, 2010. So please say a word or two, Minori.
A word or two?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Welcome to KMC. I'm very thrilled to do something this year. This year is a very special year, and next year we're having Banpaku Expo. Nice to meet you all.
And Kunpei is a new member from this year. He said, do I have to speak English? But Kunpei, just a quick word or two for introduction, please.
Nice to meet you. My name is Kunpei. Last year, I met KMC in Team Expo meeting. で、みのりさん訳してください。
Okay.
そう、日本に、日本外のアーティストを関西に招待して演奏してもらうっていうことはすごく素敵なことだと、その時に感じて、というのも日本は結構ドメスティックなところがあるので、すごくいい機会ですし、何かお手伝いできることがあれば協力したいと思って、参加させていただいております。これからよろしくお願いします。
Okay. He said he just joined last year. He was very excited about overseas the artists in overseas coming to Japan and perform. And we are very Japanese are very shy accepting other people. So So Gunpei is expecting having a lot of overseas musicians in here. That's all.
Okay, great. Thank you. And Yoshi is a new addition. Yoshi, could you just very briefly introduce yourself, please? Yoshi's in Tokyo.
No, I live in Nagoya.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Yoshi's in Nagoya.
Hi, nice to meet you guys. Yeah, I'm in Nagoya, and I was introduced by my boss. He is the owner of Moorworks. This is indie label about foreign artists or foreign bands. So I heard from him about KMC this conference, but before I've heard from him, I knew KMC a little bit, so I'm so interested in to joining this event. Thank you.
Okay, great. And Jerry down at the bottom is a DJ, and I met her 2 days ago. And she's very interested in joining KMC. So Jerry, thank you for joining. Sorry, go ahead.
I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for having me here.
Oh, okay, great. So I'd like to kind of just, what I will do is I will put in the chat box, as soon as I find it, I think I closed it, put in the chat box some of the questions that people asked, and I will cover those. But hold on 1 second. Okay, so basically, KMC this year is 3 days, taking over the cities of Osaka on the 4th and Kobe, Kyoto on the 5th, and Kobe and Awaji on the 6th. Okay, so I've posted the questions. I'll get to those in a few minutes. But basically, what KMC is focusing on for this year is kind of preparing for the expo. So the expo, which is next year, will of course bring many people to Japan. And the question is, how can KMC take advantage of that opportunity to perform in front of as many people as possible? So one way is to focus on kind of SDGs, which is the central focus of, one of the central focuses of the expo. And so looking at SDGs, the 3 that KMC is focusing on is 1, education, 2, gender equality, and 3, partnership. So KMC has always been connected with all 3 of those, so it's nothing new. We've done workshops, we've done, had kind of like girls' night, and of course creating partnerships. So for the 4th, October 4th, what we're trying to do is connect with schools in the Osaka area and have musicians perform in public elementary schools. This is basically the easiest way to do performances. It's one of the easiest ways to do performances in Japan right now, because 1, there's no fee for paying for a venue. You've got a school, you don't have to pay for it. 2, you don't have to really provide a lot of equipment, because generally, they have the PA system and other things. Another thing is promotion. Playing in schools, you don't need to promote, and in many cases, you can't promote because it's not a open event. And then, of course, the best, you have a built-in audience. You don't need to worry about gathering people. So that is the main focus for the 4th in October. Now, some performers, their music or performance may not be appropriate for elementary schools, so that's fine. They will be reserved for another day. That evening on the 4th, we're currently every month, we have the First Friday Osaka, which is a networking event, bringing together many people. For example, as I mentioned, I just met Jerry 2 nights ago at the First Friday Osaka event. So it's an opportunity for musicians and business people and other people to get together, exchange business cards, and network. So that will be the evening on October 4th. So school performances during the daytime, afternoon, and First Friday Osaka networking with also music performances on Friday the 4th. And I will give you a link to First Friday in 1 second. So that is, where's First Friday? Where's Friday? Yeah, here it is. Okay. So that is, and I will put this in as well. That is the plan for October 4th. In the chat. There, okay. October 5th is in Kyoto. It will be mainly at one venue in Kyoto. Again, one thing to understand about the market in Japan, especially in big cities, is that most venues charge you to use them. So we don't have a large budget to pay for large venues. We used to, and we used to kind of waste money. So we're using one venue in Kyoto on Saturday, October 5. Last year, what we did was we had kind of like a gender equality girls' night. So it was predominantly either women or a majority women groups that performed in Kyoto. Now, this is not to say that this will be the only venue. There is a possibility that there may be another venue, but this is the main venue that we will focus on. If for some reason musicians, of course, you know, all male bands or other things, want to perform in Kyoto on that night, we will try our best to introduce to venues or other places and get them or get you connections to get booked in another venue. And we can actually make that a KMC venue. But again, actively, KMC will only be creating an event in one venue for October 5. Any questions so far?
Yeah, sorry, I have a question. This
Yes.
venue is a live house or what kind of venue?
Basically, a live house, a live club, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, especially for evenings. Yeah.
Okay, just this, yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. I would like to have kind of workshops and seminars, but again, it's in the past what we've done, we've had workshops and seminars, and basically, especially within the last 5 years, no one comes. Only a few musicians from overseas. Everyone else is out. Oh yeah, I only have 5 days in Osaka. I'm going to go sightseeing. I'm going here. I'm going here. Oh, I overslept and this and that and this. So it's just kind of like, oh, you know, we spent the money to pay for presenters and interpreters and everything, and 3 people come. So that aspect, as I mentioned, is going to be put aside for this year. October 6th, Sunday, we have created a partnership with Awaji Art Circus, which is, it's as it sounds, it's a circus of performers that is run by a fairly large company called Pasona. And they, every year, do a circus in Awaji Island, which is south of Kobe. And this year, we will be doing kind of a joint performance. The joint performance is very small. What it is, it will be probably 2 or maybe 3 KMC performers performing maybe their songs for 15 minutes and then performing maybe another song in collaboration with with a circus performer. So maybe you have the KMC artist has a few minutes to perform their song, and then they do a collaboration with, you know, trapeze or something else. The total performance time for that will be maybe 20 to 22 or 3 minutes. So that will be a second performance, and it will only be 2 artists. 2, maybe 3 artists, depending on the time. But so we will be selecting the most appropriate artists in terms of their music and whether it fits with kind of a circus atmosphere. That is one. That will be on October the 6th in Awaji Island during the early afternoon. And then the afternoon and evening, we will be using 2 venues. One is called, can I write the V here? One in Kobe is called Verret. I don't know why I can't write now. Why can't I write message? Oh, sorry. So Verret, V-A-R-I-T, Verret in Kobe, and another A-L-C-H-E-M-Y, Alchemy in Kobe. So these are 2 venues that we will be using. Verret is kind of like a regular live house. Alchemy is kind of more like a bar where English-speaking people hang out. So those are the 2 venues we will be using, and that's it. Beyond that, that is kind of the plan. October 4, 5, and 6. That's the plan for KMC. Anyone have any questions at the moment?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So the artist will be selected for 6, for example. She will play in Ayagi Island during late morning, afternoon, and late afternoon. Play again in one of the 2 venues. Am I right?
If they do not play on October 4 or 5, yes.
Okay. So the artist will be selected for 6, will play more times than other days. Am I right? Or
oh, okay. Sorry. So the circus performance is only 2 artists. So only 2, and those will be kind of special. So in general, kind of what we're looking at is maybe 1 performance on Friday in a school, and then 1 performance on Sunday.
Okay, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
In general, what we're looking at is each artist will have 2 performances, Friday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday, or Saturday and Sunday, something like that.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Yes. And just for your information, I think both of you guys, Simon and Claudio, you're okay. But it seems to be the global economy is not good. This has the first year ever at KMC where we've selected the performers, and 90% of them have said, thank you for selecting us. We are going to now apply for financial assistance. 90% of the musicians have said that. And of that 90%, maybe only 50 have actually decided to come. So a large number of musicians are not able to come due to financial reasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dwayne, can I ask a question?
Yes, certainly.
So you mentioned in previous years, the Saturday night has been more focused on women performing. Is that the case this year again?
Oh, no, sorry. We started that last year. The Kyoto gig last year was a women's night, and I think we haven't decided 100%, but to kind of continue supporting gender equality, that may be the idea again for this year.
Okay, yep. And roughly how long will the performances go for?
Generally, performances will be 30 minutes, a 30-minute set.
Okay.
Sorry, Duan.
Yes.
A question. I'm sorry. Okay, you told me 2 performances on 3 days. Okay, for art. But for example, my artist will play on 5 and 6, for example.
Okay.
But me, the manager and the artist could participate for example, about afternoon networking of Friday or number 4. Sorry.
Yes, good question. Thank you. We want everyone, whether you're playing on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, we want everyone to come Friday night.
Okay.
So for example, looking at question, where is it? Oh yeah, okay. So there's a question about delegates. For those who participate, okay. So the second question, which delegates are already confirmed to attend this year's event, and so on. So if you want to meet people in terms of music industry or business people, or you need to be at the networking event on Friday. That will be, bring your business cards, people will come. That is what the networking event is for.
So in my case, I should ask you to put my artist on 4 to use to give value during afternoon of my presence in networking. Am I right? Or
it depends on your artist's style or performance, because the evening performance will be at a hotel and is kind of acoustic only. So if it fits the hotel vibe and atmosphere, there will be 3 performers on that day. So that's no problem.
okay, I'm sorry because maybe I don't understand very well. So could I participate like manager on afternoon 4 for networking, and my artist will play on 5 and 6?
Yes, that is possible. Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't understand. Now I
Okay.
understand.
Sure,
Thank
no
you very
problem.
much.
Yeah. So one thing to keep in mind, whether you are playing or not, try to support all musicians. So that's what KMC is about. It's about community, because if you support them, they will support you, and everything you build a network that way. Sometimes we have people, they come, they play their show, and they leave. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. How many shows are we playing? Okay. So Simon, you asked about organizing accommodation. Airbnb is one.
Okay.
Reserve as quickly as you can. Booking.com, something like that.
Okay, yeah. The standard options then. Yep.
Sure. Buying. So in general, there are convenience stores everywhere. So it's no problem about buying food, supermarkets and so on. If you want to cook, of course, get a apartment where you can cook. If not, get a hotel and you can stay there. One thing to note is, let's see, does anyone have any suggestions about hotels in Japan? Finding good hotels?
I'm expert just about Tokyo. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. So in general, hotels themselves are getting more and more expensive because of the competition from like rental apartments and other things. But do be careful about rental apartments, because sometimes they're not clean. and I've been hearing some information about, of course, not to be negative at all, but some people from underdeveloped countries that have bugs in their beds are bringing those bugs to Japan, and they're getting in the hotel beds, and people are getting problems in Japan. So just be careful about where you don't, oh, this is cheap, oh, I want to get it. No, you don't want to get it. So just keep that in mind.
Dwayne, can I also just ask, I noticed when we had the options for different tickets to buy
Yes.
for KMC, one of them was to collaborate with a local artist.
Yes.
Is that the kind of ticket we need to be involved in the circus, or is this separate?
No, that's different. And thank you very much for asking that question, because that is why I invited Jerry here. So Jerry is a DJ, and she showed me a video on Friday. She showed me a video of a performance that she did with someone playing violin. So a DJ and a violin performance. So those are the types of collaborations, be it you put it together starting from now. You, like, for example, the other musician, the Japanese musician, creates a verse of your song and sings it in Japanese. You re-record it or add their voice to it, or you rehearse and rehearse and rehearse, and then when you come here, then you actually perform that rehearsed song on stage.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
the project can be however you want to do it. That's up to you. Okay.
The circus thing sounds like a great opportunity, and I've played a lot with dancers and theater. So yeah,
right.
That's something I'd really love to be part of.
Okay, Claudio, before you speak, just one real quick example. On KMC 2021 was online. A band in Tokyo played, and an artist, Hervé Ngebo, you see him on KMC website, in Cameroon played. They both played online. KMC made the introduction last year. Hervé came from Cameroon and did a tour with that Tokyo band all around Japan. This year, the Tokyo band is going to Cameroon to play, and then after that, they will come back to Japan and play. So all of that started from KMC Online 2021. Claudia.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know if it's the right moment and the right place to ask this, but I try. Let me know if I'm right. And I introduce myself. I'm a manager of. I'm Italian. I'm a manager of a French artist, and my goal is to introduce my artist to the professionals and of course KMC could be a good opportunity for us. And my goal is to find booking, label, and so on, but also a featuring with Japanese artists.
Okay.
So in your experience, sometimes it happens because my artist is publishing a new album at the end of this year. So it could be cool to put a track with a featuring with a Japanese artist, for example.
Okay. We only have 3 minutes, about 3.5 minutes left. There's a second link that if you want to get on, hi Maya, if you want to get on, we can continue. But just to address Claudio, you directly. So if you want the business side, maybe get in touch with myself or Yoshi. But KMC itself is not a music business event. It's about connecting. So what is better for you to do is to connect with a Japanese musician who is connected while you're here. And they will introduce you to the people that they know, and you will make progress that way.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Sure. And the other thing is, music business is done in Tokyo, not in Osaka. So just real quickly, with 2 minutes.
Excuse me,
Yes.
Claudio. Which artist are you represent for?
Yeah, I'm representing Pilot. Pilot is a French girl from.
Till Sunday.
No,
No.
they actually have not confirmed yet.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm doing my best to do it. Thanks, Juan, to be patient with me.
Right.
So, Dwayne, can I just also ask on what you just said about connecting with a Japanese artist is
Sure.
a really good,
Sure.
great thing to do. Would that, do you mean on the level of creating a co-performance with an artist, or more just seeking to connect with people while we're there?
Well,
in general?
I think creating a collaborative performance is better because you want something, and that's fine, but they want something too. So if you can contribute your music to what they do, it makes them look cool, and your music contributing to someone else, and their music contributing to you makes your music look cool. So it's an even win-win situation.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we are going to get cut off in about a minute. Does anybody want to continue with other questions, or basically okay?
I'm all good, thank you. I don't have the time tonight, so
Okay,
I appreciate it.
great. Just joining us is Maya. She is also participating. She is a 9-year-old singer-songwriter. So that's also another potential collaboration.
Awesome.
Okay, so thank you very much, everyone. I look forward to continued communication. Have a nice day, evening, morning, whatever. All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.